going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if it's your first time here. One Piece is on break this week, so I thought I'd put together something that's been on my mind for quite a while now. With an anime or manga like One Piece, with loads of badass characters with amazing powers, it's only natural that some are hyped up more than others, and people start to pick sides and favourites, and then it ultimately just devolves into power scaling arguments about who would beat the shit out of who if they were to go head to head. And I think this is true for One Piece especially, because it's known for having big confrontations like these happen in the world, but they're off screens, kept behind closed doors, and some of them we'll never actually get to see. So that's where the idea of this video came about. I just want to share with you guys the fights that I most want to see in One Piece that we'll probably never get to see. Now, I think this goes without saying, but just in case you haven't caught up to One Piece fully, there may be some spoilers ahead, so watch out for those. But yeah, let's start with number 3. Okay, so my number 3 choice is Ace versus Sabo. Obviously this fight is no longer possible for multiple reasons. The first obviously being because Ace is dead, and the second being that Sabo now has Ace's old devil fruit, so even if Ace was still alive, this version of the fight wouldn't even be possible anyway. But I feel like if this was possible, it would have been amazing to see. Comparisons between these two characters happen a lot more than you'd expect them to, considering how long Ace has been dead for. And it's actually extremely hard to determine which one of these two would have actually won in a fight, because Ace was shown and died pre-time skip, before Oda had even fully introduced this whole concept of Haki. So although Oda did later on clear things up, stating that Ace did in fact have Haki, we never saw it, so we can't actually gauge how effective he was with it. But where Ace lacked with his Haki feats, he made up for with his devil fruit. Whereas Sabo is the opposite. He's only just acquired his devil fruit, but he's been shown to be quite efficient with his Haki. So yeah, I feel like a fight between these two would have been fucking amazing to watch.
Number 2.
Okay, so number 2 is Akainu versus Aokiji. Two of the Marine's most powerful warriors going head to head. Now, a lot of people are upset that Oda off-screened this fight, and that is completely understandable. This has the potential to be the best and most hype fight that we would have ever seen in One Piece. Like, bruh. These two fought for 10 days straight and completely altered the climate of an island permanently. Half of it being ice, the other half of it being magma. Like, that is some top tier shit, bruh. I can't believe we never got to see this fight. And to be honest, I don't think we ever will see it, because the story's completely moved on from that situation now. The only way I see us getting it is in a flashback after talking to Aokiji about why he joined Blackbeard's crew or some shit. Like, who knows? I just think there's a really slim chance that we'll ever see this fight.
Number 1.
This shit, in my opinion, would be the hypest shit that we have ever seen. Like, it's Shanks. A lot of you people are delusional, but I know the truth. Shanks is a fucking god. But nah, for real though, he's probably one of the most hyped up characters in the story. Some people would say that he's overhyped, but I don't think that's the case. The way he's been positioned in the story leads me to believe that he is one of, if not the strongest character in the story. But hey, that's just my opinion. But yeah, it was stated that these two had regular duels back in the day. You've got a Yonko and the most powerful man in the verse versus the world's greatest swordsman, a title that causes many debates. Too much for my liking. This title of the world's greatest swordsman has led people to believe that Mihawk is stronger than Shanks. Hell no. But yeah, I'd love to see this fight, because although I do think that Shanks is the strongest in the verse, I by no means think that this would be an easy fight for him. Mihawk is definitely extremely formidable. To be honest, to this day, both of these characters' true potential are as much of a mystery to us as the One Piece itself. And I have no doubt in my mind that an all-out fight between these two would expose us to some next level shit that we wouldn't have even thought would have been possible. Especially seeing as a lot of people, including myself, think that Shanks has complete mastery over Haki. And if the current arc has shown us anything, it's that Haki could bring about some extremely unique abilities, like Katakuri being able to see into the future, for example. I could only imagine the type of shit that both Shanks and Mihawk would be using during this fight. But yeah, that's my list of 3 legendary fights that I don't think we'll ever see. I know some of you guys will have different opinions to me, so let me know what fights you guys would like to see in the comment section down below. And yeah, feel free to get at me over this Shanks versus Mihawk shit too. I know some of you guys think that Mihawk is stronger. So yeah, feel free to vent your frustration with me in the comment section down below. Like the video if you did, and subscribe if you haven't already for more of that One Piece content. And I'll see you guys in the next video. One.